They read it pretty good, but he's got some lane. He's got some open space. Squirtward's going. On one situation, Lucas Sharp. He got it. Yep, there we go. Katie, he's wide open. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, bro. Yeah, there we go. That's why I put trust in Tyler Heller. Come on, Tyler. Let's go, Tyler. Use them legs, baby. Squidward 10. One-on-one situation. Do something funny. And thank you, Quandale Dingle, upon the college football world. You really did make something happen. You really did it. Harold Flower, let's go. Oh, sir. No, sir. Tortellini said ball game. Squidception. Bam. Squidward, okay, Squidward. Got some blocks, he might have the speed, and he does! Squidward's got it! Come on, Tyler. Give me a block. Let's freaking go! Oh, this might be it. Go, 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 go! AJ Hayward. We got it again. Let's go. No way! Yes! Go! Go! That's it! Bam! He's burner this time. What a spin move! Finish this. Finish him off. Woo! There you go, KD. Let's go! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Is this another banger? Of course it is. Oh my gosh. Please. Please. I did it too! Come on, Harold. Come on, Harold Flower. Yes! All right, Jenkins. It's all you, buddy. Beautiful! Mario Bismuth's loose! Come on. Yes! Go! Get there, Leroy Jenkins. Yes, he does! Let's go! Mario. Ladies and gentlemen, Tardaria is your new national champions. The baby is sleepy. Do not disturb the baby. Let's go. Okay. Testing, testing, mic check. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 3 2 1. 63-38. South Carolina's favorite score in program history. All right, I believe we are good to go. Good day, everybody. Hello. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday night. Welcome back to another Tardaria live stream. Only a handful of these left to go as we are calling it quits after Season 10. This is probably the second to final stream before the end of Season 9. So we still got some bits to go through. I've already mapped out how I'm going to do the last season. You guys will have to see that in due time. But yeah, no, just going to get on here, have some fun with you guys. First off, I want to tell you guys a few things. Firstly, content update is per the usual. I told you guys my next video on the content farm was going to be, this is, I completely forgot about this. So I actually had in front of the UMass video, I was going to make a UMass video. I'm in the process of it. Zepp is helping me out. Shout out to Zepp for his help on that regard. But I'm actually working on and finalizing a video for Deshaun Foster of UCLA. And I completely forgot about it, but now I've started work on it. I'm in the editing process with it, and I'll tell you guys what. You guys are going to learn about this when you watch the video when it comes out. I'm thinking Monday will be when it releases publicly, but wow. UCLA is in a bigger mess than I thought, and that it doesn't even have anything to do with Deshaun Foster. Okay, well, it has some bits to do with Deshaun Foster. He takes some part of the blame in that, but a lot of this is due to their athletic director, Martin Jarman. Now, if you don't know who that is, he was originally the athletic director of Boston College. Burn that program to the ground. And then I think in 2018, was when he went to UCLA to become their new athletic director. I think it was actually in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere within that COVID year. So for the last 5 years, Jarman has been the athletic director of UCLA, and some of the financial decisions that he has made for this program, holy hell, they've been bad. What an absolute disaster this athletic director hire has been. I think it's upwards of $20 million that they have basically burnt. Just lit on fire and burnt. Like a $20 million deficit from the last 5 years that UCLA has used for their athletics, and none of it has gone to good use. You'll know more about it in the video since I do a little segment on him. But this is a athletic director who has absolutely no idea what he's doing. And you can tell that there's not a single UCLA fan out there or here on the Squidtard channel that likes this guy. He has no idea at all what he's doing. He's burned through $20 million. All the decisions he has made has been very, very concerning. And it goes back not even just through the Deshaun Foster era. It goes way backwards than that. I'm sorry, there's something stuck in my throat. I think I've got a cold developing, so that's going to be fun. But this goes back to the days of Chip Kelly. If you guys don't remember, Chip Kelly used to be the head coach of UCLA for a significant period of time. But then before Deshaun Foster came in, well, you know what happened. Chip Kelly decided to bolt to Ohio State. And, well, that set things in motion. But even going back to the days of Chip Kelly, you know, he was winning like 3 to 4 games every single year for a duration of time. It wasn't until NIL started to become a thing that UCLA finally learned how to make a bowl game. But during that entire period of time, Deshaun Foster, or Martin Jarman was backing up. He was literally the only one out of anybody backing up Chip Kelly because everybody else thought he should have been fired well before that. But nonetheless, he backed him up all the way through. And then when everything happened and he bounced to Ohio State in the middle of February out of nowhere, you know, he was in a mad dash to find their new head coach. And it didn't take him long. He literally... He put himself under a 96-hour-long time limit to find the next head coach for UCLA, which is weird because it's not even like, you know, I mean, I get the, you know, I get the urgency since it is before spring and you want to make sure to have at least a head coach before spring ball, but, you know, it's the middle of February. You've got time, but no, he gave himself like less than a week to find the newest head coach, and didn't even go out searching for him. Instead, he just looked within the program and hired Deshaun Foster, which wasn't even, you know, he wasn't a coordinator, he was a running backs coach. And some part of that was due to the fact that, you guys know, Chip Kelly doesn't do offensive coordinators, so there was no offensive coordinator, but he didn't even go through and hire the defensive coordinator. He just went screw it and decided to hire the running backs coach as the new head coach at UCLA. Well, we all know how that turned out. Absolute abject failure of UCLA. Well, the athletic department of the Bruins is so dadgum incompetent, and this is something I'm going to address in the video too, because it's too stupid not to address. Before, like right when the Deshaun Foster era was going, right when it started, this man, Martin Jarman, got an extension all the way up until 2029. So clearly they thought the athletic department of UCLA thought to themselves, we've already dug this program pretty deep. Let's dig it further. And so that's exactly what they're doing. Now, I think he's getting a little bit of leeway because UCLA won the women's basketball national championship. So part of the, I guess part of the fire that has been his job has now been sprayed off because of that. But he needs to... Y'all better hope for UCLA's sake that this Bob Chesney hire winds up being pretty good, because my goodness, what an abject failure that is. Anyway, I wanted to talk about that real quick because, well, I don't really go over them. I don't really go over Martin Jarman all that much in the UCLA, the Deshaun Foster video, because it's a video about Foster, not about Jarman. But he does take some part in that, and you'll see in the video. I just wanted to speak on that with you guys because it was so daggum goofy. I felt like I had to go and say something about it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you very much, and shout out to Prize Picks, of course, for sponsoring Squidtard and Squidtard Sports. Let me put this up on the screen real fast. Sign up to Prize Picks today if you're interested in doing plays and lineups and making lineups and earning big cash along the way. You can sign up for the app right now and get $50 instantly in lineups just by playing your first $5 lineup. Use the promo code HMA to help support the channel along the way. And make sure, of course, to play responsibly. Very, very important that you go through with that. Yeah, no, if I can put this on the screen, I made a quick lineup earlier. I'll see if I can find it in the meantime. But yeah, no, shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this channel. Happy Mother's Day weekend, Squid. Happy Mother's Day weekend to you as well. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Yeah, I don't know if there are any currently watching Squidtard Sports, but we appreciate your support. And I, of course, appreciate my mother for raising me into a stand-up citizen somewhat, to some capacity. Oh, my goodness. Got to ask about UMass. Because last year, Kent State, I made a video on Kent State and Kenny Burns. 0-12 season they had. Well, as you guys know, UMass was the ones to follow up Kent State, and they went 0-12 this year, so I figured I had to make a video on that. Nobody else is going to do it, so, because, well, who cares? It's UMass. Nobody gives a shit. Is there, like, any point in time where UMass has actually been good or competent at any point? So I felt like, you know what? Gonna make a video on their select incompetence going into this last year, because I don't think it's been as bad as it was this previous season. Hello, thanks Squidtard. I got that 7th Floor Crew song, the entire dog sitting game. I got a soundboard for that, so yeah, I'll just play it for you.
If your hoe only knows that she was getting on the 7th floor.
What a jam, right? What an absolute jam that song is. I heard from a lot of people that they apparently took that down off of YouTube. So I went and fact-checked that, actually, to see if that were true, that they actually did go through and take that down off of YouTube, and they did. I think they took down the original video for it, but there's still several videos up showing the entire rap song in bulk, so you can still go on YouTube, look at 7th Floor Crew, and you can find it there. So do not worry, the song is still there. When is the Mark Stoops video? I know that one's going to be a long one because of his tenure. Probably going to be sometime midway through the summer, maybe a little bit later. But yeah, no, that's going to be a very, very fun one, since, well, I know Mark Stoops well enough to say some things about him. Yeah, I saw your text, Nate. Yeah, no, about Nebraska. And one guy said Nebraska is a good fit for the SEC. Yeah, what a smart individual. This is how you know nobody cares about geography in college football anymore. Because this, I mean, yes, as you guys know, a team directly in the northern Midwest of states is a perfect fit for the Southeastern Conference. What a smart individual. No, please, join the SEC. I'd love to see how that pans out for you. Yeah, I heard Southern Cal was interested in going to the ACC. Said nobody ever. Real quick, part of the Prize Picks sponsorship here. Wanted to put this one on the screen. I actually made a flex play before the stream began, and I almost hit it. Of course, Jalen Duren decided to vanish off the face of the earth, so couldn't even do anything with that. But, you know, at the end of the day, you win some and lose some. Wendell Carter did really good. Again, if Jalen Duren existed, I would have gotten a bit of a payback, but I did not. That's flex play for you. But hey, goes to show how close you can be to winning big. If you can get like this every single time, one of those times you're bound to win. So yeah, again, thank you to Prize Pick for sponsoring Squidtard Sports. And make sure to play responsibly. Very, very important. I know all my things on Mark Stoops. My entire time in Lexington has been Mark Stoops as the football coach, and now it's Will Stein. Hey, yeah, best of luck to you on that regard. I heard recently that Sony sent messages and emails to PS4 players that have GTA 5 to get a PlayStation 5 before GTA 6 releases. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw this, there's this game floating around called Mixtape, And, well, I say there's this game. It's not even a game. It's a daggum visual novel, moreover, that's disguised as a game. And all I've seen is people just shitting all over it for being a disguised visual novel as a game. The main complaint I've heard is that it's made by these theater kids who couldn't actually make a Hollywood movie. So the next best thing was that they'd make a video game that looks or they'd make a movie that's actually a video game. And yeah, no, I haven't heard anything good about it. Which means it's probably going to win Game of the Year. The Game Awards is one of the people to promote it. I'm telling y'all what, that game is probably going to wind up being some sort of industry plant that they're going to hype up. You know what that is? It's the Nebraska. No, it's the Notre Dame of video games. They're not good. They haven't done anything in 40 years. But they're going to promote the hell out of it as if they did something last year. What else do I need to go over before we start with the Squeetars? You got a lot to go over. Backrooms are coming to theaters. Yeah, I'm definitely going to intend on watching that. I've heard some really, really good things about it. And not only that, but I was a big fan of the Backrooms back in the day. Just those videos that people would put up. I mean, the guy who's the director of the movie, I'd watch his stuff all the time. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big analog horror fan. I was thinking about making a video about it, but sometimes I can't go back and watch some of that stuff because, well, some of it is creepy as shit. I can't go into too much context about analog horror and how scary it is, because then somebody's just gonna post the gift of SpongeBob and Patrick on the roller coaster, and you can't come back from that. To be fair, Gen Z is hostile to passion and anything of substance. Well, that's the problem. I don't think that game has necessarily any substance to go off of, because it's supposed to be a video game, but it's some sort of visual novel. Like, even the Telltale games, like The Walking Dead and stuff like that, you make decisions in the game, you do things, there's quick time events, there's stuff that actually happens where it feels like you're playing some part on it. If you don't do anything, there's consequences. Take Detroit Become Human, for example. But, there's a lot of things in there, a lot of decisions that you can make that would have real consequences going later on in the game. There's no consequences here. You don't even press any buttons. Literally, you don't press any buttons. There's QuickTime events, but you literally don't even have to do them. They're optional QuickTime events for no gain. So yeah, I think that's why people just look past this game and they're like, yeah, this sucks. But, so Nuclear addressed this. I'm going to be live on Squidtard on Tuesday. So we do I've talked about this before. We do a Discord Dynasty where me and a bunch of the guys in the Squidtard Discord server, the ones that feel like playing, we have our own Dynasty in EA College Football 25. Anybody's available to join it, up to 32 people at least. Yeah, we're heading into the playoffs now, and it just so happens, just my luck, my opponent in the first round is none other than Lucas Sharp, Mr. Wolverine. Now, as you guys know, many times on this channel, especially even back in the days of the Volstar podcast, he's a shit talker. He talks a lot of shit, especially about the game. Oh, I own you. I'm gonna beat you, and then you guys usually see what happens. It's like a dadgum live leak every time me and him play. I just massacre him every single time. But yeah, no. Well, just my luck, I get to play him again. I'm going to be live on Tuesday night. We and him are going to play each other. And, well, I'd imagine how it's going to go, but I'm not going to say too much about it. We'll just have to see how it pans out. It was good. It was good stuff, by the way. I've had to limit myself on these. Again, it's a trademark of this channel now, according to you guys, so I've got to at least have one every Monday for the FBS report. But I might have to limit myself when it comes to Saturdays or any other day of the week, because starting tomorrow, I'm going to get back into running, and that's going to be a spectacle. So yeah, I'm going to try to get back some sort of six-pack down the road. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but I used to have a six-pack back in the day. Then I lost it. I wonder why. Imagine GTA, the chosen one of all games of all time flops. To me, that would be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. No, to me, the funniest thing ever would be in the Game Awards, GTA loses Game of the Year to Mixtape. The industry plant. I could see it. It would not surprise me in the slightest. What'd you get from Chick-fil-A? My usual 12-count nugget, large fry, large Diet Dr. Pepper. Have proof of that right here. Yeah, no, every time somebody asks me that, I'm always going to give them the same answer. Anytime I go to a restaurant, anytime I go anywhere, I always order the same thing. Sometimes I'll spread my horizons out a bit, but the only time I usually do that is if one thing isn't available, or if they mess up my order and I just have to live with it. Like last time I went to Chick-fil-A before today, instead of giving me chicken nuggets, they gave me chicken strips. And I was like, okay, well, it's just a longer nugget, right? No, it's not. They put some sort of different batter into the chicken strips and they do the nuggets. Doesn't taste near as good. Nate the Great getting us started with a $20 super chat. Thank you, good sir. Says, imagine GTA 6, the biggest game of the century or decade, flops. Everyone in the world that plays video games would riot and sign death threats to Rockstar Studios. Just imagine, though. I mean, even if the game winds up not being near as good as people would hope, you know, people are still going to like it. But, yeah, no, I mean, with how long they've been, you know, with how many, like, it's like Spider-Verse, okay? It's like the last Spider-Verse movie. They've had so many delays, so many reconstructions of the game that you'd have to think that once it finally drops, it's going to be like, you know, cinema. The greatest thing to ever exist since existence itself. Now, will it pan out that way? No idea. Yeah, you'd have to hope so if you're a fan of that. I don't know if y'all hear that. Dumbass is out there meowing. Hey! What's with you? Come here. He just yelled at me. I asked what's with you, and he turned around and meowed at me. That's Scooter, by the way. Smokey's sitting here laying down. He's being real sweet. Let me turn on the cat cam for you guys so that y'all can see it. Yeah, there he is. Look at how kind he's being. Look at how sweet. Yeah, I know Dingle Nuts is getting ready to come in here and then ruin everything. Rockstar would shut down if GTA 6 sucks. I'm pretty confident that they wouldn't shut down, or at least they wouldn't shut down immediately. But it would wound up, you know, permanently damaging the reputation of the company. So, again, they better hope for their sake that it winds up being good. Funny enough, I finally went today, or yesterday, to get batteries for this controller, because for the longest time, I have been playing this game sporadically under the hope that my controller doesn't die, and I never had any spare AA batteries. I finally went through and got some, so now under the possibility that my batteries die, which I just switched them out, so that's not going to happen on this stream, but under the possibility that they die, I've got new ones, so hooray. Tenor Horn with the 2 says for the cat he needs a treat. All right. Thank you very much, Tenor Horn. Let me go do that real fast. I'll go get Smokey a treat for you guys. Now I have to try and sneak out, because if he hears the bag, he's going to immediately just go ballistic. So I'm gonna try and be as quiet as I possibly can. Managed to sneak it. Oh, there we go. Here you go, buddy. Shout out to Tenor Horn. Tenor Horn gifted you that. Scooter, your turn. Get up here. Scooter wants one too. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, you better think Tenderhorn for that. He was very kind. He bought you those. Very, very kind individual. Shout out to Tenderhorn. All right. Well, we're about 30 minutes into the stream already. You guys think it's time to go ahead and get started? I think so. It's gonna be cinema. And here we go. See, this is why we don't let you in my room. Come here. We're trying to play the stream here, and he is just freaking out. Here. Go chill with your brother. See? Okay, yeah, of course he's not. Alright, get out. Okay. Well, without further ado, you guys want to go ahead and get started? Yeah, of course you do. Alright, let's roll. As Neil Brown would say. Where is my stream? Okay, here we go. I usually have to switch these out. There we go. Okay. Okay, this is so weird. Every time my controller disconnects on the main screen, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but every time my controller disconnects on the main screen, for some unknown reason, it will always default to the Ohio State screen. I don't know. I think Red has something to do with that. I think Red injected something into this dadgum Xbox. And so now it's just freaking out every time I load it up. I don't understand, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a buck nut now. Go nuts. Dadgummit. Alright, here we go. Alright. Y'all ready for this? So we got Alabama now. And I ain't going to focus too much on recruiting, and I probably won't even do any of that next season. Because why would we need to? You know, there's not going to be another season, more than likely. So I'll just, do a quick check of what we got. Yeah, that's all. That's all we need. All right, y'all ready? Tennessee, or Tardaria. I defaulted to Tennessee because Tardaria, Tennessee, what's the main difference? You know what I mean? Against Alabama, look at dadgum, they're 99 overall across the board. What do they got? They didn't take like Arch Manning or something, did they? And if so, how are they 8-2 instead of 10-0? Yeah, last stream was a struggle for a bit there. Texas A&M and Ole Miss both gave me some problems. Hopefully we don't have that today. So they did some work through the schedule. Oh, Smokey, you awake? All right. Trying to find their roster. Oh, here we go. Okay, depth chart. Red installed the 42-17 hack on your EA College Football 26. I guess he did. I don't know why it does that. I could never find the reason. I would just walk in and then it would just default to the Ohio State screen, and I'm like, what? Why? Go Bucknut or whatever the shit. All right, Greenbow, Alabama. What do they got? Austin Mack is a 96 overall. I guess we are pretty late into it, so it doesn't surprise me, but damn. They got a list of freshman running backs here. 3 true freshman running backs. That's intriguing. Wide receivers. Cole Adams, he might be a problem. Oh, he very much might be a problem. He got 95 speed, 99 agility. He might be some trouble. I mean, they're not like necessarily overpowered in a sense, but it's noticeable. They got a pretty good offensive line. Really good offensive line, actually. Wish I could just toggle by talent. We got 93 overall defensive tackle. Yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't scared one bit. Let's roll. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready. I guess we'll just default to our regulars. All right. Smokey wanna leave. Here you go, buddy.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide
I can't blame him. Even he doesn't want to see the Tardaria defense, because you already know it's going to be a disaster against whatever this is.
And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the
All right.
Alabama Crimson Tide.
Number 1 Tardaria against number 12 Alabama. I want to see how big our winning streak can get before this finally comes to a close. Hopefully we just win out the rest of the way, but we'll see. Here goes Ryoko Matoy on the return. Pretty good one. Escapes. Almost got away. Pretty good attempt right there, I won't lie. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima, and it's truly one of the greatest games of all time. I know it got nominated for Game of the Year. I don't think it won it, but it was up there with one of the best games of the year. I think that was 2 years ago. I forget, but I definitely got to give it a try once in a while. Oh boy, should have cut inside there. That's on me. Barely got that one off in time. There goes ceiling fan.
Breaks loose at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. And you set it down.
Yeah, I'll burn a few points on Pete Wheeler. He needs the speed.
Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
Dang, I thought he'd be able to cut in and grab that. He would have did.
We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll hand it off.
Well, that formation did not work out. They brought the sun at me. Alabama's always done some BS against Squid, both in real life and in the game. Yeah, 100-yard pick six will do that to you. Damn, man. Brought the sun at me again. I'm not attempting a 57-yard field goal. Come on, offense. Lock it up here. Of course. My offensive line is stinking it up tonight. Good grief, man. I mean, I don't even think they gave me a nanosecond to cover. We got to get some film review on that. Who pissed themselves? Because it's the same guy every time. Yeah, we got our guy right here on the edge. Yeah, thing one. Good grief, man. I saw him get cooked like 7 times. He might have to sit out for the rest of the day because he is just stinking it up. Now we got to see what Austin Matt can do.
We had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do. Not try to live up to the hype. Just put together another solid performance.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and
oh, that's 5
now.
wide.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Boom, nice hit. I was worried there for a second. I thought he was going to break loose again. Finally, make a decent tackle. 4 wide set again. All right, Misono Mika. Lock it up. Oh, no. Okay. Good. At least you made the tackle, so they're going to have to punt. Or they will punt. They're not going to go for it at 4th and 1 at their own 50.
A little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
The only position that matters on offense is the O-line. No other position matters, not even quarterback. Oh, they matter. Trust me, they matter. But I mean, you're not wrong. They don't matter to the extent of an offensive line, because boy, do they keep pissing themselves. All right, ceiling fan, this is on you. Good stuff. I'm just not used to our line just collapsing like that as instantly as it did.
It's so easy to get caught up in the
All right, Chipperson, get away, or a ceiling fan. Can you beat him? Oh, what a shedded tackle. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Ceiling fan is really good. I hope he sticks around next year. We'll just give it off to our tight end. Better safe than sorry. Something to take into account, of course, is that it can only run a play every 5. I can only run the same play once every 5 plays. Very intriguing limiter I put on myself. Uh-oh, that one is way too... Whoa, okay. Thank goodness that safety didn't cut up there and try and grab it. Way off the mark right there. Malachi Coleman nearly came down with it. Ay, ay, ay.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it.
Woo! Bubble screen. Okay, I see you. You had a terrible day last stream. I mean, you had a terrible run. So I'm glad to see a little bit of that going on. Imagine if Alabama also gets a 100-yard pick 6 in this stream, too. Probably means I won't be throwing on the goal line. Go bubble screen. That was a great dive attempt right there. Love to see that. I see that Carson Beck had been really good so far in rookie minicamp for my Arizona Cardinals. Just hope he lives up to potential for Mike LaFleur and the Cardinals. Well, if anybody can learn how to make him throw, it would be the Cardinals. It's not even that he can't throw; it's just that he has trouble throwing without throwing a pick. I have to really think about this. 2nd and 10. I'm probably just going to go with the screen here, see if I can throw him off. There we go. Give me a block. Yeah, there's just not enough time there to get free. 3rd and 8. Yeah, we're going to have to go for it. We just did a screen, so I'm going to try something different here.
Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, yeah. Easy money. Bubble screen, touchdown. Yay! Squeetard know a thing about calling plays. I also remember the time I got called the Jalen Milroe merchant when I played you. Well, that was the only way you were able to score that game is because you kept running around with Jalen Milroe. That was college football 25, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you could do a whole lot more with that in college football 25 because 25 was way more arcadey. So if you had like a dual threat quarterback, you could do like I was doing with Miku Nakato and just run the ball every single time at the quarterback, especially even on pass plays. I mean, even Nico, because, you know, I was playing as Tennessee a lot. Nico Amadalevi was able to do that a whole lot, too. You're going to throw it? You're going to throw it? Nope, nope, there he goes again. He's off, and he's gone. Faster than any of my defensive players. And they juiced up Milroe in that game. Yeah, I knew it was the quarterback. Boom, dummy. Mr. Squilliam Fancyson, what a play.
Job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball.
All right, we're going to bring the sun at him. Risky play here, considering they got a 4-wide set, but I believe in my guys. Well, that didn't really go according to plan, but at least they mitigated the damage. All right, 4-wide set again. Lock them up, gentlemen.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Whoa, okay. I guess we forgot to cover the running back. I didn't even see him run out of the pocket.
That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert.
The freshman was sitting back there the entire time just waiting for somebody to give it to him. I didn't even realize he had left the pocket.
To convert there and keep this drive alive, they got
I'll be watching for that next time.
and a chance to dig into this lead.
Okay. That was something.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right
We got rid of
decision on
McManus.
this.
I'm
I think
free.
he could
Congratulations.
have found a different
You
target
did it.
downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Take him down, dadgummit. Take him down. Thank you, finally. All right. 3rd down and 1,000,000. Who's going to mess this one up on a 4-wide set? Who's going to blow it? I'm watching the running back here, but I'm playing in coverage. Bam! Tetsumo Bunsman, what a play. Oh, he's going. Look at him go. What a play by Tetsumo Bunsman. Ice in his veins. Let them know about it. Now, again, that was Austin Mack's fault for throwing in double coverage like a dum-dum head. What is this formation? Oh, I saw he was wide open. If I had fired it to him just a nanosecond sooner, that would have been an easy bunch of points for me.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, bringing pressure.
Woo! Malachi Coleman with that speed advantage. Gritty on him. Gritty on him. Let him know about it. I'm about to do Alabama like Indiana did, aren't I? And Chipperson got absolutely railed on that play. As soon as he threw the ball, he got sent. He got sent to the sun.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
I think, funny enough, even during our 6-6 season, we came in here and beat Bama off a missed field goal. This place is basically just Tardaria South now. I mean, that's all there is to it.
We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession.
Oh boy. I'll take responsibility for that one. I ran into my own defender. Left the guy wide open. Lesson learned. We'll adapt.
With the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route.
Boom!
Separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to
yeah, 42-17. I was like, we've got so many guys named after. I think we've got like a junior at 18 now. So we got guys like that. I almost forgot his name.
After the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh, I'm coming for you. Boom! Zeus scramble. What a beast.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because
what do we do here? I guess we'll just line up in the spy formation. Isn't Tardaria already south? But yeah, I mean, you remember, this is Tardaria, Tennessee, and Alabama is more southern than Tennessee. I mean, you've got a map.
Looking deep down the left side.
Man on man. No, sir. No, sir. This a no-fly zone. The Squeetars going to make sure of that. Well, I could have sworn that we beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa that year, but I guess I was wrong. You guys know more about my own dynasty than I do.
And he'll kick it away now for the second time.
All right, here we go. This is Asuka Thunder. All right, that's decent. When you do multiplayer dynasty, are you allowed to name custom teams? If the commissioner allows it. I know, like for like certain commissioners, if like they can put in teams on the team builder, and then somebody can select that team. That's all I know about it, though, and I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Shout out to the dumbass on our team who held. Thing 1, of course. So Thing 1 is going to be the bubble screen for today. He's just going to be the complete dipshit Nimrod that screws over Tardaria on every single drive, right? Is that what it's going to be? Oh, get free. Oh, damn it. He almost got set free. All right.
Looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, what a beautiful broken tackle. Ceiling fan. This guy is a beast. That should have been a gain of like maybe 5 yards, and he turned that into 30. Ceiling fan is absolutely the top tier player on our team this season. I don't think there's any discussion for that. All right. Pete Wheeler, I'm going to throw this one up to you. Oh, my goodness. Little bit of an overthrow by Chipperson there.
take a shot there, but just poor
Yeah, thing one, he ain't got that dog in him. There's always one guy. It's funny, every single year, there's always one guy who winds up being an absolute beast for this team, and then there's another guy who winds up being an absolute monstrosity to our team. And monstrosity as in he actively screws the team over. He's basically a double agent for the other team. Bam! That's Mr. Pete Wheeler coming down with that one. I was looking for the running back, but he got caught up in the D-line, so Pete Wheeler came through in the clutch for me. Stun on that tide. Let him know about it. I have heard absolutely nothing about College Football 27. Not a thing. Because they haven't announced anything, and they usually don't do that until the end of May. So I'm expecting it to be another 2, maybe 3 weeks before we even see like a teaser for College Football 27. I mean, I've heard rumors about what they're going to do, but literally all of it is just speculation until something actually happens.
To punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession.
We got Dingus here on the edge. Get him. All right, that's pretty good. That's a good start. Scott Crawford, been a member for 7 months of Tardaria. Thank you very much, good sir. He says, what's up, my guy? It's been a while. I've been working 58 hours a week, so I've been exhausted. I hear you, man. Keep making that green, brother. I need to start getting on that gain as well. I always wanted to, as you guys know, I love this room and the way I've decorated it, and I really do. I like it. But I always wanted to, because I see all these videos on Twitter and Instagram of these people, specifically guys in like their 40s who can afford it, who have built like these absolutely insane man caves. And I want to do that for like the Squidtard studio. I want to do that for like game days and stuff, where I have like 4 or 5 different TVs set up. I have a multi-view, I have another multi-view, and I'm able to watch like 7 or 8 games at once. So that way I can react to all of them at the same time. That's the dream scenario down the road.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, you're putting in the good work, Scott. Keep it up, brother.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to.
All right, third and 13. Who's gonna mess it up? Come on, Cramble, get to him. All right, no fly zone. Let them know about it, defense. They're having a great day today. I know this is, now that I've said something, now they're going to go on the next drive and just absolutely shit all over themselves. But hey, so far, they're having a really, really good day. I'm calling 4 games. Buddy, I'm calling all of them. Can we give Nintendo Clown of the Week for butchering the new Star Fox game? God, what? That is, yeah, I saw the trailer for that. That is some intriguing art, to say the least. Look at Chip Chipperson getting some yards out of his legs. Yeah, but no, the art for that, I mean, I see the direction they were going, because it's supposed to be generally a remake of, like, the original Star Fox or Star Fox 64. But yeah, man, does it look... It's, the art isn't great. It looks pretty ugly, to say the least. Now, things can change, especially when the game comes out. Maybe it comes out beautiful and everybody was screaming and raging over nothing, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. I guess we'll see in due time, right? Because right now, I mean, we have no clue of how that's going to pan out.
Offense has reached the red zone now.
All right. Perfect time. Oh, I thought that was going to be perfect timing. I thought he was about to score. Super Nuclear, thanks for the 2, says they ruined Falco. They ruined my boy. Yeah, I think of all of them. I mean, like, all the others, it's like, you know, they look kind of odd, but you can look past that as long as the game is good. Falco, though, I mean, man. He looks like the dadgum realistic Angry Birds. He looks like Angry Birds in real life type of shit. They butchered him. Anyway, the Squeetars are, at this point, just running through the Crimson Tide. Not even really a competition. At least Ole Miss and Texas A&M were able to put up some sort of fight. We're going in here in Bryant-Denny and just ravaging these poor people.
28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
No problem to me. I like it.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
They already remade 64 in the 3DS, and it looked way better. Yeah, no, it's generally the art direction where I think people are most, like, creeped out about. It's like, what the hell is this? What is this supposed to be? And so because they see that and there's already a bunch of hate for it, people have already jumped on the train saying that's going to be a terrible game. But it might not be. It might actually be a really good game, and that's what I'm going for. I'm hoping it's a great game, because at this point, that's what I'm going to play. There's always been this argument about, well, it's not fit. You want to have good graphics. I mean, we're in the year 2026. I mean, yes, sure, but one thing I really love to have other than that is really, really good game. I want it to be fun. I want it to be an enjoyable experience. It doesn't mean you look past. It doesn't mean you look past all the art, but it does mean that there's certain things that you can forgive if the game is really good. Scott, much appreciate the 20, man. He says 20 points on whoever. 6 days of work at Nintendo is an absolute joke. I joined last week, but it was at the tail end. Well, good to see that you made it here. You pretty much joined at the start. We're going to try and get through the rest of the regular season tonight. Actually, we will get through the rest of the regular season. We're going to play the SEC Championship, and if we've got time, we might be able to play one playoff game, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm just going to throw up a prayer shot for Wheeler, and again, dude, I don't know how many times he's going to do that. Pete Wheeler, every time I try and go up on a one-on-one situation for him, he will like run all the way to the other side of the field. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're basically gifting them the ball. So that one's on Pete Wheeler per the usual. But look at where the Alabama is on the field. Maybe we can get a safety if we're lucky enough. Yeah, safety is not happening. Nope. Take that back. Our entire line got pushed around right there on that play.
Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run.
Second and 2.
You really keep the defense on their heels when you can.
Oh, we almost got him there. Heard it's just speculation, but they're talking about making a Star Fox movie. Illumination was. Which I absolutely expected. You don't put him in the movie like that and just not do anything with him. So he's going to get a movie. It's just the execution of that is going to be what's intriguing about it. Robert Downey Jr. is Falco.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Second and 10. Does not look like Bama has any interest in actually going down the field here, so yippee-doo! And they're not going to do nothing with it. All right, wonderful. They're going to run one last play to make themselves feel better. It's okay. And Austin Mack runs out of bounds. Well, that's pretty. That's kind of Kalen DeBoer play right there. It's pretty Kalen DeBoer, I'd have to go and say.
Spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa, and it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided
Legit
score
Kentucky
right now.
Fried Chicken
Not over,
fight.
but I think both sides know this is on the verge of
That's one way of saying it.
opposing defense is inside its locker room right now, wondering two things. What just happened?
Yeah, I just realized they did this to us last season too. They're gonna throw us down in the rankings. Because I remember we were #1 all season, beating the piss out of everybody. Then we beat a highly ranked team, and then when that team went down, you know, it made our strength of schedule look, or strength of resume look bad. So they just lowered us down to #2 in favor of Mouse. I could absolutely see that happening again. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna be able to get up after that one? I don't know.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Oh, what a steal! Okay, Tatsimo Bunsman. Let him know about it. Let him know about it. Stole that one straight from Austin Mack. That's another touchdown for the Squeetars. Well, that was beautiful. Basically just ended any chance of a comeback for Bama. And I will very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's about Buns, man. Might win an award because of that one. Play of the century right there. That was beautiful. Why can't the rest of the defense do that? Yeah, all right.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here.
Oh, we almost got him there. Uh-oh, somebody. Almost being the key word there. Went from a 10-yard loss to a 20-yard gain. I don't know where the defense was, but that's per the usual, honestly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Come on, guys. Now we're playing soft again. We need to lock them up or something. All right. I'll read that in just a second. No. I actually went after the quarterback that time. He threw my ass down to the ground. Scott, appreciate the 20, man. Another one. Graciously appreciate it. Says, here's another 20 on whoever. I just woke up, so I'm feeling refreshed. I'll be going out to eat with my best friend. I've known him since I was 3 and haven't seen him in 4 years. Well, hope you have a great time. Where y'all going?
They haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to
Hope it's somewhere delicious at the bare minimum. Congratulations on meeting again after 4 years. Oh, we are coming after him. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't go well. Fatty know how to run, too. All of our guys on the defense were missing from action. The tight end outran all of us. And there's the there we go. All right. Well, I don't know what I expected. I mean, it is Tardaria.
So tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan.
I haven't stretched my arms in a good minute there, so appreciate that, Bama. Thank you for that.
Good execution. They come up with 6.
Cringe. Just straight cringe. 35-7. Okay. I legit have no incentive to get a Switch 2 until the 3D Mario comes out. I play Mario Kart World with a friend who had a Switch 2, and I'd rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, it's one of those things where I like want to try to play the game. I mean, the new Donkey Kong looks kind of fun. Kirby Air Riders is like the, the make it or break it thing for me. I really want to play that game. Other than that, though, yeah, there really isn't much else of an incentive or a reason why I should get it. And, okay. Chipperson threw a bomb there, and it just so happened to get dropped by Dummy the Dumbass. Can't catch a football.
That's how you throw picks.
Oh, great. Great. Ceiling Fan Jr. just made one of the best plays, broke another tackle. And dumb shit here is going to go. Oh, my goodness. Another hold. Anakin Skywalker this time. And I'm lighting you on fire if you do that again. Wouldn't it be the first time you got burned to a crisp? Oh, for goodness sakes, man. Where is my line? What are you all doing? What happened? Bro, this entire side is just dookie. Just straight dookie. Fist of the nose hair is supposed to be really, really good. Just laid a freaking fart bomb right there on that play. 3rd and 20. Shoot, you know what? Fine. A little ha-ha it is. A little funny at this point. What would it hurt? You know what I mean? I wonder if they're going to cut up. They're not. They'll just throw this one out. Boom.
Makes a quick grab.
Ian Hyper's gone. Well, no, he's not gone, but he gets us the first down.
Out of bounds after a
Whoa, that was huge. That was huge for the program right there. I ain't even gonna lie about it.
They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming. And they
There we go. Now we're back in business. It's legit been a decade since Odyssey. It's well overdue for a new 3D Mario. Yeah, there's speculation that they're getting ready to make a new one, and I could definitely see them announcing that sometime later in the future. They might say something. I could definitely see them saying something about it during the summer. Well, what used to be E3, but you know they have a Nintendo Direct every summer now, and it's usually when they make the biggest announcements. So I could definitely see them talking about it. Hell, there's speculation they're making a new Smash Bros. Too. Then people would really have an incentive to get a Switch too, right? Lucas would call me Mickey for using any play that works. You're going to find out all about that Tuesday.
They got nothing here.
Looking deep to the right side.
Damn, they cut through and got my ass on that one. 53 yards. I'm just going to go for it again. I have faith in Ceiling Fan Jr. If not him, Malachi Coleman. One of these guys are going to be open. He is open. Can he get there? Yo! Broken tackle comes through in the clutch again. Let's go. All right. A new Smash with that ugly Star Fox design? I very highly doubt that, no. Most of the characters have their own original design in the game. Donkey Kong's going to get a change since now that's the main design. It's going to be like Breath of the Wild Zelda, I think. It's going to be like, you know, they're going to go based off of his newest appearance or the most relevant. I don't know if they'll do that for Fox, though. That style does not fit within the game of the realm of Smash, so... Could be wrong. Been wrong before. I'm sure you guys know that. You guys tell me all about it every time I'm wrong in a video, so if I'm wrong, I'll know.
First and goal for the offense.
Here we go. Chip Chipperson. Bam. Easy. Didn't even see it coming.
Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to get it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The kick is up.
Falco needs a Sonic movie transformation for him to be saved. You're not talking about $1 billion. I mean, it is. I know it is Nintendo, but you're not talking about a movie company here. I highly doubt Nintendo will be as willing to listen to that as Paramount was. Could be wrong again, but not sure. Not sure. I'd agree with that. Would be funny if they did listen though. Yeah, if it were Smash Bros. Brawl, that would have fit perfectly. Every time I think of that, I just think of Angry Birds in real life. That's literally what I think of every single time. I'm gonna have to show that one on the screen here because it is so stupid, but fairly accurate.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it.
Oh, you got to cut in there and make a play or something, man. Oh, golly, y'all suck.
And he's in the clear down the
Garbage. God, this defense is terrible.
A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
You wonder why I go to 2 clock every time I'm on offense? That's why. That's why. Let's watch this again, why don't we? He's off. There's 3 guys around him. 1 broken tackle, 2, 3. I mean, 3 broken tackles and 1.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Tatsumo Buns, man, the only one to bother showing up. Rest of y'all suck.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
SMH shaking my head.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here.
Well, that's about as Tardaria stream as you can get right there. My offense is good. My defense is horrific. End of story, I suppose.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the back.
Yeah, I don't even know where Alabama got this tight end from, but for whatever reason, yeah, he's elite.
Pass ball
Of course, you can't even catch the ball there. And y'all are stinking it up now. Right when we actually need to get somewhere, now y'all are stinking it up. Give this off to the tight end. Good push. That was beautiful. Great push right there. I don't even know if that should have been a first down, but we'll take it. Will not hear me complain about that. We got Ryoko Matoi in the game now. I don't know. I'm not really sure what happened to Ceiling Fan, but no biggie. We'll make a work out of it. Let him go. Spin that man out. Oof. Get thrown down after getting past the 40, but hey, another great play. We'll take it. We have to watch, okay. It was trying to trigger a cutscene, but it didn't know how. It was struggling. All right. Final quarter here in Tuscaloosa.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Just throw this one on the outside again. Here we go, Ryoko. Oh, I almost. If that had worked, and if I had somehow broken the legs of all three of those guys, that would have been thumbnail material right there, right off the bat. But tis good, tis all right. Got all the way to the 10. It's first and goal. Jet sweep. Oh, run this one out. Yeah, that one was going nowhere. That one was doomed from the start.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this.
Oh, get it off. Boom! We got it. What's the flag, though? You got to be freaking kidding me. Again? Touchdown play reversed because of a daggone hold by Anakin Skywalker. Please be a senior. I didn't check if he was a senior or not, but I sure do hope he is. Two disastrous holds in one. Oh, come on, Pete Wheeler. What are y'all doing? We're trying to get away. We're trying to get out of here from style points, and y'all are just messing it up. Stinking it up for me. Another touchdown play reversed because of stupidity. Now Pete Wheeler going to come down with that? Really? Pete Wheeler's going to come down with that, but not the other one? All right. Final, 4th down and 2. Yeah, you already know I'm going for it. We're going to audible here. Rather just try and punch it in. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, fist of the nose hair. You mean fist in his own ass. Literally couldn't block anyone worth the shit at all. As per the usual. Don't know why I'm surprised. I guess we have our backups in right now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups in the defense.
He's using too much of his force abilities right now, and it's causing him to get calls. I think the refs just hate us, man. I think the refs just want this team to lose. Good news is it's 3rd and 9. I'll play it safe and line up in cover formation, but I'm not convinced they're gonna throw here. With Austin, well, that's not even Austin Mack anymore. They've got their backups in now too. Yeah, there we'll run it, and he's going nowhere. I will take the ball right back. Thank you very much.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He's able to get the boot away.
Well, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it past midfield. How about that?
Right on the midfield logo.
Almost took it to the house if I could cut quicker.
And the offense trots back out on the field again.
I don't even think we need Chip Chipperson in the game anymore. We can probably rest him for the future because we're going to need him for the future games. So, yeah, I've seen enough of Chip Chipperson for the day. We'll get him in the next one. Bring in Mr. A.J. Brand. Started in our first game. We're going to bring him back out on the field once again.
They look to throw it here on second down.
We're just going to run this one out. Oh, I forgot. A.J. Brand does not have dual threat abilities, but at least they can hold on to the football. He is slow as shit.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
That's mainly why he's not the starter right now, because he doesn't have that dual threat ability that makes Chip Chipperson so lethal. You cannot run an option play with that man.
Down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback now all
I mean, you
alone.
can, but it won't be nearly as effective. That's what I meant to say.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Oh, yeah, that was double coverage right there. Was not going to go according to plan. Looked like my man had it beat on the first guy. It was the freaking safety that's got supervision over there.
Run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage.
Shut up, Kurt. I don't want to hear it, man. Kirk Herbstreit over there talking shit like, oh, you're being quawis. You're being quawis letting your backups throw. Why are you being so quawis?
Unable to get anything going. You hope you're able to go back, look at the
Shout out to the shovel pass.
learn from the mistakes and come
Works
out the next
every
week
single
looking
time
much
except for all the
better
times it
than they did
doesn't.
today.
So the offense getting set. This is
No, at this rate, Alabama, if they somehow manage to get down the field, I very highly doubt they're going to. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. As Nuclear might be onto something. The script just wrote itself. There's a script on this one. There was absolutely a script here. Dude. Okay, I take it back. Derp Herbstreit is just a dingling. What is he? Yeah, you did it. You great job there, Dirt. Great job. That's why you're not on the starting roster.
Conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and 10.
play action here on
Oh,
first
no.
down. He's got it on a crossing route. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Any chance we'll have a watch-along per game bingo or a season-long bingo this upcoming college football season? What do you mean by, like, bingo? Like in a certain thing happens and then... Oh, I see what you mean. Probably not. Yeah, I think that's way too arcadey for me. As in the sense that it just serves as way too much of a distraction. The bubble screen counter is funny because, you know, I can keep track of that because it's only one thing. But, like, you know, while I'm doing, like, play-to-play, especially for Tennessee games, that just seems way too arcadey.
Make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10.
Anyway, Bama's here towards the red zone. Whoa, Misono! Bro, it literally it didn't even let me control Misono Mika. Oh my goodness, this game. This is why I say I like 25 better, but I also didn't like, you know, having games like that ended 72-74. So there's a win and lose thing to everybody. But okay, great. It didn't matter anyway because Bama did that. And that's your final score, 42-14. Tardaria doing work again. Shout out to Bama and Kalen DeBozo for throwing a screen on the final play. Beautiful. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. You can watch the victory lap as I skedaddle. I'll be right back in just a moment. Fun little victory lap there. Tardaria is 11-0. Not really much of a struggle there. Surprising, honestly, because I thought if anybody was going to give us some sort of really big struggle, it was going to be Bama. But it appears Ole Miss has done just that. What's our final game of the season? I guess we'll find out once we get there. All right. Tatsumo Bunsman, SEC Defensive Player of the Week. No big surprise there. Man had 2 interceptions and a pick 6. Of course he's going to win National Defensive Player of the Week. My man's a GOAT. The only one on the defense that decided to show up. Oh, that's our final game of the season? The regular season? Daggum pig time? Okay. Where are we at on the Heisman list? Chip Chipperson's almost at the top. Look at that. Then Christopher Verizon, Walker White, Ty Hawkins. It's 4 quarterbacks and then a running back at the top. At this point, you can just say Tardaria is running back U. And based off of what Nino and Miku are doing in the NFL, probably QBU as well. All right, no reason to focus on recruiting. We can just go ahead and bounce right on into this. And considering Arkansas is not 99 overall, I'm way more confident about our results. I know we can't do home unis for an away game, but I might have something funny to try. Actually, where's our Supreme Orange? There we go. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move right there. All right. I have no idea what Pig Time's doing. Frankly, I don't care. Let's roll. Last game of the regular season of Season 9. Kentucky is ranked? Yeah, it shouldn't be surprising, Nuclear. Kentucky's actually good in this dynasty, don't you know? In this realm, Kentucky's actually pretty good. They made the SEC Championship a couple of times. They matter to some degree in this realm. All right. Milkshake's pretty good. Not gonna lie about it. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really like these away unis. This is why I wish we could have way more than just 5 custom combinations, because I would love to have an away uni combination where it's this. The orange pants mixed in with the orange helmets. Really underrated combo right there. Tennessee fans will disagree because, well, South Carolina game. It's the only time ever we've worn orange helmets, but Tardaria doesn't. As I was saying, Tardaria doesn't do that. We got worried for a second. Some dude named James Peoples nearly ran that all the way home on the first play of the game. I don't know where our defense was.
You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the back?
Man, y'all got burnt off of a play action. Oh, no, he's gone, isn't he? No, Tatsumo Bunsman came through in the clutch for me. At least stopped him from getting all the way home. Man, yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Our second string safety ain't got it. He ain't got it. We lost Mookie Swebbs to a season-ending injury last stream. So for the entire rest of the duration, we've got our second string safety in, and he's way too slow to catch up to these guys. But then again, you leave them open for 3 minutes while somebody's trying to get to him. Of course he's going to find a way to get all the way home. Here we go, 3rd down and 6. Lock him up, and yeah, good job locking him up. Lock up a bag of shit and throw it into the dumpster. That's the Squidtard defense for it.
Going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited.
You got to do upgrades too. Not like it necessarily matter. You guys are getting absolutely body bagged by some dude named James Peoples. Great job.
My grandkids could do better than that.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive.
Something's stinking in the toilet again. Who would have thunk it?
He'll return it.
Gotta hope our offense comes through in the clutch. But since it's going to be one of these days where the defense just shits all over themselves all day and has irritable bowel syndrome, I'm just going to go ahead and jump the chew clock right away. This is the manufactured rivalry since this is a rivalry week. I don't know what this is. I guess it's because Tennessee still has Vandy. I mean, we should be playing UTEP right now. I don't know where they're at. I think UTEP is so garbage that we're not even considering them on the schedule anymore. They just suck too hard. I think that's the story there. I feel like the worst part of the Star Fox Direct was that it decided to shadow drop at the exact moment when Sega was doing their Stranger Than Heaven voice cast reveal. Sega do what Nintendo, and I give them that. Frankly, I mean, it worked because I didn't even know they were doing that. I'm just going to give it off to the tight end. Yep. It's not the most effective move, but it is, well, it moves the chains. That's all that counts. I thought he was going to get away for a second. That was a beautiful move he made right there. All right, 1st and 10. Lock him up here, gentlemen. There he goes.
This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
I would say this would open the box for some play action, but that guys aren't fast enough to get open. Or one of them is, if he threw it on the money, Pete Wheeler got loose. I know Chipperson had to throw that on the run, but damn it, dude, he was wide open. That was a free touchdown for the Squeetars.
I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your
this is a risky move by them right here. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They're doing that apparently. All right. I guess can't be concerned about the throw if you don't give them literally a nanosecond to do it. All right. Go for it on 4th down. I'm going to have well, actually, no, you can't audible on the road like this. There's going to be probably ceiling fan. Beautiful. All that matters is that we were to move the chains. I thought about just trying to send it deep on a one-on-one, but it's like on 1st down or on 4th and goal or 4th and whatever, 4th and inches, probably not the best move. Chipperson, what the shit are you doing, dude? Chipperson is rattled to some degree, man. That's another wide open touchdown he missed.
Make sure you keep testing this defense.
Might have to start letting the running back get more carries because Chipperson ain't got it.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here.
Yeah, that was going nowhere either. All right, got to go for it again.
Get this football out. Let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football.
All right, here we go.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Beautiful. Bubble screen comes down with it. we advance the drive. What is this, play number 200? That's going to take it to the end of the 1st quarter. All according to plan, though. Since the defense decided to go on vacation today, might as well just go ahead and let our offense just run down the clock in every possession. He's trying to earn himself a one-way ticket to Red's UMass Minutemen. Oh, God. You don't want to go there. Trust me. Nobody wants to go to that. No offense to Red, but no. Have they won a championship?
The option look.
Damn it, dude. Chipperson got caught up in his own lineman.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time.
What are we doing, guys?
They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in
Here we
practice,
go.
they really focused
Ceiling
on
fan.
assignment football, making sure.
Woo! Keep it up. All right. Well, he got really close. It's 1st and goal. Just going to move everybody up. See if I can power it in with Mr. Ceiling Fan right here. He didn't really do much last game. I'm surprised he's still 1st on the Heisman race. Well, he's going to be after that. Give him another one.
quarterback's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone.
I wonder why Pepe hasn't retired yet. Because, well, time doesn't exist in many franchises, and Star Fox is one of them. Time isn't a factor anymore. Sonic the Hedgehog's the same way. Cream the Rabbit's been around for over 20 years. She's still a little girl.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march.
Yeah, Sonic characters just do not age at all. Neither do Star Fox characters or anybody there for that capacity. Invincible characters age like 10 years and 6 months. Meanwhile, the Sonic franchise, nope. We don't age at all around here. But yeah, Zepp said it best. They aren't exactly just going to remove a series staple. They could give him a different role in future games, but again, yeah, no, it's... Especially in a remake, yeah, probably not going to happen. Shout out to the Tardaria defense, by the way. Another 3rd and long that they let Arkansas convert. And, yeah, no, it's going to be one of these games where Arkansas just gets wide open touchdowns every drive. What? Where is our pass rush? What the... Guys! This is awful, dude. Where is our pass rush? You're bringing in 20 guys on him and nobody... Or you can't sit there and tell me Arkansas has got this elite offensive line that nobody knows about. Sam Pittman ain't even their head coach anymore. Finally! Turns out when you bring half the team, finally somebody was going to get to him. I was wondering, like, where was our entire team?
We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
2nd and 10. And yeah. Go ahead and do what we all expect you to, and let them convert this 3rd and 2. Yep. All right, to the push-ups we go. Gotta love a good Tardaria defense every once in a while. When does it exist? I don't know.
Problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Did they score yet?
And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's
nope, they didn't. They're just saving it for 3rd and goal. That's usually when the defense falls apart and dies. Imagine if Super Mario Bros. The game was 80 years old and Mario just dies of old age. It could happen. Give it a bunch of time, and you might live to see it. Who knows? All right, they're at the 1. It's not going to matter because they're going to find some bullshit way to get in the end zone. Freaking James Peoples over here just body bagging me. Speaking of body bag, look who's in the game. Yeah, there it is. Pushed around to the line of scrimmage by a 6-win Arkansas.
You're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he added the extra point.
Yeah, I was not aware Arkansas's got the best offensive line of all time. Did they suddenly bump up their NIL to just elite levels?
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah, must have forgotten that part. I think it's just his defense is just trash.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time.
You're gonna have to throw this. Yeah, Pete Wheeler had him beat. I'm done throwing to Pete Wheeler, dude. I'm done throwing to him. He sucks. He's terrible. He's garbage. He's never gonna do it. Yeah, Pete Wheeler, walk off the daggum field, bro. You're ass. You're ass. You're just straight up ass. I know that was an underthrow, but you at least got to do something other than just let him catch it. Garbage. Well, guys, I think we're going to lose this one. The defense can't stop air. The offense is nowhere to be found now, and there he goes. It's over. It is Jover. Thank y'all for coming out. Good job, Tardaria defense. We're about to get killed off by a 6-win Arkansas.
Handoff to the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
SMH, dude. It doesn't matter what formation I run here. They're going to find some guy wide open for absolutely no reason. 3rd and 8. Come on, lock it up. Lock it up, defense. For once in your life, just lock it down.
Picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down.
Thank you. All right. Arkansas was dumb enough to try a halfback draw on a 3rd and 8. So, all right.
Hunt is on its way.
Let's run it back.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
Now, Chipperson, I mean, I'll say this. Pete Wheeler is stinking it up, but Chipperson himself is having a daggum terrible day. He needs to get it back. Oh, my God. All right. Well, they're going to score on this drive, so we're going to give Chipperson one last chance to remedy this. If not, we're going to have to put in A.J. Brand or even Kawaguchi because he's just not got it today. John Bork nearly picked that off. That would have been nice. I should have, maybe, it wouldn't have mattered, but I thought about challenging that to see if he actually got the pick or if that was an incompletion, but again, wouldn't have mattered. Oh my goodness, oh no. Yeah, this one's gonna get ugly, gentlemen. We're not winning this game. It just happens to be one of these games where once again the defense doesn't exist. Like they're breaking tackles, finding wide open guys. Yeah, I don't like our odds. We fought against better odds and came out winners due to the talent fee, but yeah, our odds are not looking all that phenomenal. If Arkansas keeps doing that, we're in a great spot. Yeah, keep throwing shovel passes and halfback draws, and we'll be in a phenomenal position. What do we do? So we play it safe. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. Just leave everybody back because it's basically 3rd and goal. And he overthrows it. It wouldn't have mattered. We would have gotten there, but yeah, all right, we'll take it.
Drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better.
I saw the Ducks cough up 5 field goals to the Knights last night, courtesy of Mitch Marner hat trick. Damn, that's tough. That's real tough. William Fancy's hurt now. We're gonna have to sub in Marin Kitagawa. We got to get our get back here. 56 seconds to go down the field and respond. We're going to need all 56 seconds of them apparently because now we're down 10.
They put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
All right. Come on, Chip. I don't know what's been happening in these past few weeks, but you got to get it back, brother. Do not fumble. Yeah, no. If he fumbled, he was done for the day. If that ball got coughed up, he was out. Just throw it to the tight end. Jeez. Good catch right there, because man, did he get leveled after that one.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half.
Wide open man, Malachi Coleman. There you go. There you go. Look at y'all. Now we're getting somewhere. We ain't done yet, though. I had to get a no huddle because I wouldn't have been able to run a play otherwise. We've got all 3 timeouts, though. Might as well burn one if I have the opportunity. Oh, what a catch! Oh, my goodness. What a catch by Andrew Marsh. We got to get this one on replay. This might be thumbnail material for you right here. I didn't think he was going to come down with this. I saw that safety cutting in immediately, and I was like, yep, here we go. He's going to deflect it. Just enough time. That was beautiful. Yeah, more than likely that's your thumbnail right there. So let me go ahead and get that in full screen. There we go. Cinema. Absolute cinema. All right. Back to it then.
Timeout here late in the first half.
I burned a timeout, so we've still got 2 left. 16 seconds, first and goal. We're chilling now. Might be able to just get this one off to the running back. No, he's boxed up. Everybody appears to be boxed up. Yeah, just had to throw that one away. Wasted 10 seconds on that play. Should have just thrown it away from the start. It's all good, though. We got about 3 more plays, maybe. We only need the one. Bam! Touchdown, Squeetars.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Get everybody excited.
All right, we're still going to be losing at the end of the half, which is really bad against a 6-win Arkansas, but at the bare minimum, at least we mitigated most of the damage. Boy, I would have loved a scoop and score or something like that right there. All right, that's your half. Let's run it. Let's run a decent half this time so that we can come out here and beat Arkansas. At least go 12-0 before we get to the SEC championship. We can't run the ball. Well, we haven't tried to run the ball. I'll rephrase that. We haven't really run the ball in any capacity because we've been too focused on just trying to keep them away. But now we get ball, so now we can chill out. We're going to let Chip Chipperson do what Chip Chipperson does best. Take after Miku Nakano. Here we go.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one
That's a
thing
start.
you gotta make sure you do is take care of
What's
the football.
Arkansas's
You wanna
Big
create
Ten
space,
cousin?
put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse's taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical
That's a good
those
question.
mistakes are. Only 2 plays.
Realistically, it's
That's really what
probably like,
separates this team
I can't
from
say
potentially having a
Northwestern
lead.
because that's more like
If they clean up
Vandy.
the errors, they've got a chance to win
Probably
this
like,
game.
it's probably Maryland. Realistically, it's probably like Maryland. Maybe Michigan State. It's not. No, it's not Nebraska. Arkansas is nowhere near Nebraska because they didn't have like this big generational run that Nebraska had. They're not a has-been program. There's no point in time where Arkansas was anywhere near national contender status.
It's complete to the left.
So they're more like a Wisconsin, a Maryland, maybe Michigan State would also be a good one because Michigan State, Arkansas's had years like Michigan State where they've looked really good. They've gone on small runs, not championship runs, but small runs where they've won like 10 games, made a New Year's 6, stuff like that. But no, that would be who I think it is.
It's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation.
I've never even heard an Arkansas fan talk about their moment of success. I don't hear him talk about anything other than baseball nowadays.
Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge, but the defense was too
Wide open ceiling fan. Get the rest of the way. Boom! Pushing in the end zone, and Squeetars are on top. Gritty on why don't you? We took out, 4 minutes of clock on that drive, too? Love it.
But they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right.
That is such a Christian McCaffrey play if I've seen one. Yeah, we tend to do some funnies around here every so often. Doesn't do me any good now that we're on this side of the ball, but hey, you never know. But I think our free trial to defensive stops has expired, so more than likely we're about to go down 21-24. But you never lose hope. You never know. Tatsumo Bunsman might pull off some bullshit here in a second. That's about the only guy who's going to be able to pull off something significant. Everyone else ain't done the dick all day long.
lines, the quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
You know what Kentucky's Big Ten cousin is? It's Indiana. That is false.
They're right back on the football.
That is false. You're way more of a Maryland.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out.
Vandy keeps having 10-win seasons, and you might be Northwestern. You better be careful.
Possession and now another first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down.
Get his ass. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, at least you got there. At least you made a play. Malachi Marino. Ain't that yeah, he is a freshman. Him in this year. God, our safety room is that blown up. Good grief. That ain't good. We're going to need some of those guys for the postseason. Dude, Sydney Sweeney, God, y'all suck. Just do something, please. I mean, again, we're just getting constantly pushed around by these shitty teams. Just do something, please.
The give.
Of course. Now we can't even stop them on the run. I mean, they're just bullying our defense tonight. And that's embarrassing.
By the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Lost a flyer on second down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
There really isn't a fair comparison to make with Kentucky and a Big Ten school, other than Michigan State, who is prominently a basketball school now. That would be the only fair comparison that you can make. Everyone else, yeah, there really isn't much you can go off of. I know what he's getting at there when he talks about Indiana. He's talking about how Will Stein's going to bring him to a national championship, and I ain't falling for that shit. We all know better. Also, the edge rusher finally got to the quarterback for once in a dadgum century. So our lead is going to stay strong. Down to 1, though, as Arkansas nails a field goal from 50-something yards out. Now we just got to close out the game. We're about to head into the fourth quarter, so now all we got to do is just keep them away from offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One final play before the end of
Maryland isn't really a basketball school. Well, Maryland's a nothing school.
Quickly to the tight end.
I mean, they don't really do anything in any sport, granted. In fact, if we were to look at Maryland and their most successful school, the Big Three probably is basketball. Here's your top 25, relevant to what's going to be the playoffs. We might have to face off against Florida again. Florida has given us some trouble in this run. We haven't had to play them in a while.
To the air on first down.
Here we go.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so
I'm not necessarily believing that Kentucky is going to be successful in year one. I think they'll be better, marginally competitive, as is with NIL and the fact that Kentucky is actually able to get some talent in. But I don't think they're really going to be doing too much of a significant thing in year one. The bubble screen attempted to do something there.
You'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
I will say this, of like the three, people that are getting new head coaches in the SEC, Auburn, Arkansas, and Kentucky, I'd have to say I would probably pick Kentucky to be the most successful of the three. I think Ryan Silverfield has a long way to go to get Arkansas to just some relevancy, and a lot of that is because of how far down he is. Arkansas as a program right now is probably way down further than what Mark Stoops left at Kentucky. Both are terrible, but Arkansas is in a much worse spot, especially with their schedule. Touchdown, Squeetars! Woo! And you know what? Just to make sure that Arkansas does not pull off some bullshit, I got a little surprise for them.
makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone.
I want to keep them away from doing something. So I'm going for the 2-score lead here. Worst thing that would happen is we're up by a touchdown.
They want to throw it.
Come on,
Keeps
get
looking
loose.
downfield.
Boom!
He's got it.
Yes! Play extender Chip Chipperson. We got to play the theme for that one.
9 yards on the drive.
What a play.
Came on the run to the end zone from the 13.
There you go. Way to redeem yourself after that first half. Well, LSU's getting Elaine Kiffin. I was talking about G5 head coaches transition to the SEC. That's not necessarily a first-year head coach. But if Elaine Kiffin doesn't come out and take him to the playoffs, oh boy, it's going to be ugly. The outrage from the only reason LSU fans aren't even mad about the Lane Kiffin hires is because they think that Kiffin is going to lead them to a national title or a national championship in year one. He might not even lead them to the playoffs. And boy, wouldn't that just be ugly, right?
You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
That would be really bad. Not that I necessarily think it's going to happen. I mean, Red is really, really low on LSU this year. He's really low on Clemson, too. He thinks both of those teams are going to be terrible this year. I think LSU is going to be at least... They've got a really good team. I think they're going to be at least good enough to make the playoffs. Winning the Natty, I don't know. They have the potential to, but that doesn't mean that they're going to win. LSU's going to the Natty? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's one of those things I'll have to see to believe. Remember, even though Elaine Kiffin built that Ole Miss team, that was Pete Golden gets to take credit for taking Ole Miss to that spot in the playoffs. So as it stands right now, Elaine Kiffin hasn't really done much of anything other than build that team. Oh my goodness. Anthony to go. I kind of forgot about him because he sucks. I wish I could forget about him again because, man, does he suck.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation,
Kind of pathetic Lane wasn't able to raid Ole Miss's roster. Well, he did a good job. A part of that was due to the fact that Ole Miss was in the playoffs. And there's a window in order to take those recruits and to take those guys from the portal. And so he got guys. He took their coaching staff too, or at least some significant portion of it. But not everybody, considering where they were. They were successful. They were in the playoff hunt. So it was never gonna, it was never gonna go that way. Surprised Arkansas is kicking a field goal here. I guess this is gonna mean they're only down by 1 score. Here it is, 4th and 3, really long field goal here. And yeah, CPUs don't miss field goals. We all know that to be the case. CPUs don't miss field goals from 80 yards out. Onside kick, basically the final hope for the Piggies. And Ryoko Matoy comes down with it. Well, respectable effort there by Arkansas. But thanks to Chip Chipperson getting his own fist out of his ass in the second half. Looks like we're going to be safe. I'm just going to run it with Chipperson. No reason to take any risks. We slide down.
If anything big happens, you should know about it. And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Down to the 18-yard line.
I feel like Lane benefited from the coaches below him. Well, if you want to go back and talk about Lane's most, or greatest achievements at Ole Miss, pretty much the best thing that he's done is beat Georgia. And he said it before that he literally built that team from 24 to beat Georgia. So, and no, the one from the playoffs doesn't count because that was Pete Golding. So he built that team all around the process of making sure to, build a team to beat Georgia. Well, he's had several bad losses, embarrassing losses. He's lost to LSU plenty of times. He got beat by Kentucky at home. That was Kentucky's only win in the conference. He's had some ugly losses, and the exception being the only year that they got to the playoffs, and that was Pete Golding, partly, that actually, he was able to win those games. Lane Kiffin has pretty much embarrassed himself out of the playoffs. And here, I'll let Arkansas feel good about themselves. We're just glad to win the game. Tardaria is 12-0 heading into the SEC championship game. Woo! Ugh. Yeah, somebody said, hold on, I'll let the theme play. Run our victory lap real fast. Hog City tried to get us. KJ Jackson tried to make work on us, but we're going to escape. Chip Chipperson didn't have a pleasant day, but nonetheless, we're on top. Squeetars for the win. Anyway, they talked about announcing Ole Miss and LSU for College Game Day in Week 3 well before we even get to that point. They said they're going to announce it sometime in the summer, which honestly wouldn't surprise me. We already know that once that game comes, no matter what happens between either of those schools, that is going to be cinema for everybody to watch because of the storylines behind it. And that's part of what College Game Day should be. They've had it. Oh, look, speaking of LSU, look, that's who we're playing. But College Game Day should be about much more than just who are the top teams. It should be about storylines. And to be honest with everybody, there ain't storylines better than that. Realistically speaking, there aren't too many storylines that are better than that. Head coach leaves for a rival school in the middle of the night, just like he did 10-something years ago. The Ole Miss fans are super pissed off about it. They get to play them to open up conference play in Week 3. I mean, you can't create a storyline better than that if it were a movie. Anyway, I'm not sure what happened to Georgia. Georgia Tech had a really good run. They had a really good thing going. They were in the top 10, and they just got kicked out of it by Georgia. Man, dog screwing them over right there. Michigan kicks the crap out of Ohio State. TCU is beating somebody. Pittsburgh screwed themselves over. Pitt in the bed as per the usual. Had an open opportunity to make the playoffs, and then they lose to a they lost to a 5-win Duke, who's now 6-6 and bowl eligible. Good for them. Kentucky barely makes it out alive against Louisville, praying that they can somehow make the playoffs. Probably not going to happen. Penn State beats Michigan State. They're likely in at 10-2. Miami is 10-2, just shy of making the playoffs. Still need some luck to happen. A couple of Group of 5 teams are in the running. Oregon screwed themselves over in a big match against Washington on the road. Looks like the Huskies might make it in. Notre Dame barely escapes 4-8 Stanford, so they're probably in at 10-2. Auburn beats the piss out of Alabama. They're likely in. Oh boy, that's funny, isn't it? USC 45-10 over UCLA. They're in. Clemson 49-7 over Carolina. They're in. Florida, they're in at 11-1. What do our conference championships look like? So it's FIU versus Jacksonville State, San Jose State versus Fresno, BYU versus Colorado again, Akron versus Ball State. Look at Akron representing the MAC at 10-2. Boy, that's funny, isn't it? South Florida against North Texas, LSU against Tardaria, Clemson against Georgia Tech, and Michigan USC. So both of these teams are in. Georgia Tech needs to beat Clemson, I think, in order to make it in. Both of these teams are safe. BYU probably needs to beat Colorado to have a chance. Well, actually, I take it back. Whoever wins this game is probably in as well. Because I guess the concern I would have, though, is if Colorado wins, are they going to go over FIU and Ball State? Because Ball State, North Texas, FIU, they're all ranked ahead of a potential Big 12 champion in Colorado. Ooh. What a storyline, right? Let me check what the playoff bracket looks like right now, and that'll give me an idea. So right now it's projecting Tardaria as the number one seed, followed by USC, Florida, and LSU. Holy shit. I want you to think for a second how mad Big Ten fans would be about this. 3 SEC teams getting first round byes. Oh, that's that different league principle. Might as well be in
different leagues, not conferences, different leagues.
Oh my goodness. People would be pissed. Michigan at 5, up against North Texas, Auburn and Penn State squaring off. FIU and Clemson, and then Georgia Tech and Notre Dame. But Georgia Tech's probably going to fall, more than likely. Unless they win the ACC, Georgia Tech is falling out of that. I don't know where Notre Dame's going to go since they're not in a conference. Michigan and Southern Cal are playing. If Michigan loses again, they'll probably be just fine. If Southern Cal loses, that makes things pretty interesting. Different leagues. All hail the Talent Fever beating the Horns in baseball. You're welcome. You're welcome. Glad to help. Yeah, I saw Tennessee beat the piss out of Texas. Horns down, baby. You know who the real UT is. I don't think I need to tell you that. Doesn't Ohio State have a permanent spot in the CFP? Not if they're freaking 8-4. If we go to a 2014 playoff, they will. Because, as you guys know, Ohio State can go 8-4 and then still make the playoffs at that point. All right, anyway. Now it's big business time. LSU and Tardaria. 4 versus 1. LSU is pretty good. I know that to be the case. So this will be tough, especially if the defense decides they're going to go on vacation like they did last week. Let me see what LSU is working with to give us an idea of what to expect. Imagine 7-5 Ohio State. Not enough JDF7 would save red there. Good grief. Well, one of these is that it's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's only when. It will happen one day. Hell, it might be worse than that. It's not every team can be that successful every single year. There are going to be seasons where those teams wound up being really bad. It even happens to the Blue Bloods. So it will happen one day. It's just a matter of whether or not me and Red live to see it. Okay, so LSU's got Julian Lewis, and then Malachi Nelson and Jacoby Robinson oh my goodness, on the depth chart as well in the second string. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit tough. Marquise Davis running the ball. What do they got in their receivers? Okay, nobody too worrisome. Probably the biggest problem is Kyle Parker. He's really fast. Cameron Lacey. I got worried for a second. I thought that said somebody else. Let's see. What else we got? Pretty good line. Nowhere near Arkansas's, but pretty good line. Dominic McKinley, 90 overall. Tylen Singleton. They got freshmen over there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Boy, did they go to work on their secondary. Deshaun Spears, too. Okay, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Pete Wheeler's going to be blanking it all game long. I'm not even going to try to throw it to him. That'd just be a waste of time. All right, we've done our footage. We've got a blueprint of what to expect. Let's roll. Every day. Tell him, Neil.
Let's roll every day.
USC falling as far as they have in the ranks of college football would have been unthinkable 20 years ago. There's still a blue blood in terms of history, but the current era, hell no. Well, there's not two different definitions of a blue blood. There's only one blue blood definition. And that is teams that have built the foundation of college football. There's only 8 teams that can go that can describe that. Again, there's no discussion about it. These are the 8 blue bloods: Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, Notre Dame, USC, Nebraska, Texas, Oklahoma. No other teams fit that category. All right, here we go. Starting off on offense here in the SEC Championship. And no protection at all. Oh, boy. Our line just got melted on that one. In fairness, they did bring pretty much everybody, but guys, we got to do work. We got to do better than that. Get this off the ceiling fan. Spin a man out. Beautiful. Wasn't able to get anything out of it, but hey.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker.
Yeah, no, I mean, for the most part, I agree with you, Rag. I mean, USC nowadays, yeah, they're not good. I mean, they're good, but they're not great. They're like average. Under Lincoln Riley, that's what they are. They're average. They're an average school right now, and definitely nowhere near what they were like some 20 years ago. But they're one of the only 8 schools that have built the foundation of college football. And no, Tennessee does not. I would argue, as much as it pains me to say, but I would argue that the daggum mouse is closer to blue blood status than Tennessee. I think those two are yin and yang, though. I think it's like if you had like a semi blue blood or whatever. If you want to go off of that, then like 1A would be Georgia, 1B would be Tennessee. Because then once you get that, then it just starts getting stupid. Once you go down that list, then people start saying LSU is a blue blood. By the way, touchdown Squeetars. If you want to talk about LSU being a blue blood, they're not. But they start saying LSU is a blue blood, which isn't true because LSU has had several strains in the well before the in the 90s they were non-existent. Go back well before that, they had several eras where they just completely did not exist in football. And then, I mean, it's the same people who say the dadgum Florida schools are blue bloods, which is the furthest thing from the truth. People literally say Florida State, Miami, and Florida are blue bloods. But if you go back any time before the 80s, those schools literally did not exist in the game of football. I mean, they existed, but they didn't do anything. They were terrible. Absolute anal leakage. Bad at football.
Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing.
Yeah, so no, there's only 8 blue bloods in the sport. Oh no, yeah, that's a touchdown. Anthony the Goat missed his tackle. Better get some push-ups.
At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this.
In fairness, I hate a lot of these guys in our defense, but Anthony the Goat is the most overrated player on our defense. There's not a debate with Miami. There's a debate if you want to say, oh, they were really, really good in my lifetime, but no. It's about teams who have built the foundation from college football ever since the birth of the game. Miami didn't exist in college football until 1985. You go back to a time before 1985, Miami was completely non-existent in the game of football. So no, they are not a blue blood at all. Blue Bloods are about teams who have built the foundation of college football throughout the entirety of the history of the game. Miami, or for that matter, any of the Florida schools do not fit that description.
He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Oh man, here we go. Now our defensive line is getting wrecked up here. Or our offensive line, excuse me.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here.
We're going to have to just...
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Oh, I thought he might have been able to come down with it. I mean, credit to Chip Chipperson for extending that play somehow, but yeah, that was never going to go according to plan. All right. Usually I whip this one out for the funnies, but I've got an actual strategy for this one.
Why you would make that throw should intercepted.
Depending they box him up, which they do. Yeah, they spotted that.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well.
Might have just been better to go with the screen. Well, it's over. It's not actually over. We're going to be down 14-7. I can promise you that. More than likely.
Tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Yeah, who in the world said Oregon is a blue blood? Come on. It's just ridiculous. You see, once you get past those 8 schools which have built, you know, college football as it is, then everything afterwards is just stupid. The only ones that have some sort of argument would be Georgia and Tennessee. Everybody else, you're just wasting your time.
Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with
Kentucky football might be a legit powerhouse if they didn't let Bear Bryant walk. I doubt that. I think they would have been more successful, but it wouldn't have been what it wouldn't have been what it was built. You know what was built at Alabama.
Nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And definitely not today either. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my loss here. I think we're about to lose this game. We can't stop him in any capacity. Anthony to go literally could not cover my dick if he was a condom. This is some horrendous hoo-ha going on right here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense.
Yeah, Washington is a blue blood is stupid, but they're just as close to being to that status as Clemson or Auburn or LSU or the Florida schools. Because once you get to that point, it's just like there's these niche arguments people make that are just a waste of time.
It's really solid defense on that play.
Golly, y'all suck! Take him down or something! Kyle Parker is making y'all look goofy out here. I mean, good Lord, dude. You had him right there, and instead you just piddle dick around and do nothing as per the usual. I don't know why I'm surprised. Yep, of course. Holy shit, dude. This defense is ass. They have made it just impossible to play consistent defense in this game. You can't play against the pass. You just can't. There's always somebody wide open for absolutely no reason. It doesn't matter how talented your team is. It is just a waste of time. Kind of like them running the football. I don't even know why they're bothering with that. They always have an open receiver when they throw. Just keep throwing the football. We can't stop the pass. You guys know this. Do your homework. Well, 3rd and 3 just sets up for the inevitable first down conversion. Probably going to be a quick pass to the outside. Expect for him to be wide open. No, it's actually a run play. He's not going to get there. LeBron James gets hurt. We're actually going to force him into a field goal. How about that?
It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Whew, all right, well, we'll take it, I guess. Good grief, man. Watching this defense is going to give me a daggum hemorrhoid.
4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They stopped at the 20, trying to make
Ankle sprain. All right, well, Hannah Tanaka's got to come in now. Another freshman having to sub in for our already heavily injured safety room. Not looking pleasant.
Looking to throw it on first down.
For goodness sakes, this is just getting disastrous. I think they've written this one in the script. I think the rubber banding system has chosen that Squeetard do a lose today. I'm not liking this at all. Thankfully, Antonio Brown's finally wide open. He hasn't really done much of anything all year long. Good to see him actually getting something out of this.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback.
All right, we're just going to throw up a desperation heave. Oh, what a catch! Andrew Marsh, the neutralizer. That was big. Needed that one.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
If I took a shot for every time a receiver broke a tackle from a Tardaria defender, I would be dead. Yes, you would.
Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move
I
now.
could have thrown it to him. I'm just gonna play it safe. Get down. Thank you. Okay. Did we even go to chew clocks? We didn't. Okay, let's fix that.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by
Nebraska is a pseudo blue blood. No, you don't lose blue blood status if you have like a strand of games where you start losing. Nebraska being bad today has no. It's completely irrelevant to their blue blood status. You're either a blue blood or you aren't. You're not half of one.
That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of those underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy
All right.
to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical.
Well, we mitigated the damage by scoring there at the end of the first quarter. But now LSU's got some bullshit to whip out here. Kyle Parker or Jeremiah Smith's gonna get open again.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Right, guy, appreciate being a member for 7 months. Sorry, I forgot to read this. Give me a second. Bam. He says, Dylan Raiola looks fat as fuck. Damn. You gonna take that, Dylan Raiola? Dylan Mahomes. Frankly, I don't even know why he transferred. He's not even gonna start. I mean, like if Dante Moore's balls explode or something, I mean, I guess he'll be there to mitigate the damage, but I just don't really see why they need him.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Taking a deep shot.
Boom! There you go. Finally, way to actually contribute to the team. Anthony to go. Finally. We need more of that. Where's that been the last 5 games?
We'll take a timeout. Outstanding.
Now we're cooking.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads
To some
outside.
degree. At least we're doing something. At least we've got really good field position.
Makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it
Oh
on
boy.
2nd down.
Oh boy. We're getting chased down. Oh, what a play extender. Oh my goodness. Let him know, Chip Chipperson. He somehow got 10 yards out of that.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just
I'd be
completely
spazzing
forgot
out
about
right
this
now
guy's
if that were me on the other
ability.
side of that.
Good
Imagine.
solid gain, and he gets
Imagine
out.
letting that one get converted. There you go. Good catch. 1st and goal.
At the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The offense threatening. Close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Oh.
It's a quarterback
Boy, did they
keeper.
see that one coming.
Tackled behind the line. It's a
Okay.
loss of 2.
What do we do here?
Oh, gosh, give this defense
Speaking of
all
Jeremiah
the
Smith, I think
credit
if a team with a young quarterback tanks for the first pick, takes Smith, I want to understand that if they weren't looking for a receiver. Oh boy, that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. At least you made the tackle, but that was a bad throw, Chipperson. I hate that little dance they do.
To be able to come away with points at the very
Oh my
least.
goodness. Yeah, I guess I earned that
Be
one.
scratching their heads and hoping that in the second
Not
half,
the play we were
this play
looking
right
for.
here doesn't come back to bite them.
This is why, you know, Ceiling Fan is going to win the Heisman and not Chipperson, because he just ain't got it these last few games. I was aiming towards the tight end. He was open for a good minute, and Chipperson just whiffed. Threw into double coverage. King nearly came down with that one. I don't know what this guy's doing. Julian Lewis throwing like it's his Colorado days again.
Have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him.
And whatever that was. You should have just ran the ball. You had a free lane to get 5 yards. I don't know why he didn't just run it. I won't try and make sense of it. I'm just glad to take the miracle as it is. The Tardaria defense got to stop. Okay.
Brings down the returner.
We have a chance to take a 2-score lead, pending Chipperson doesn't do something goofy here.
Coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
Andrew Marsh might have a lane here. I think I'm going to throw it up to him again.
Deep downfield to the left.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. He had it. He had it, and then he had it until he didn't.
Early in the game,
Damn
couldn't
it,
quite
man.
connect, but even
We got to
on
come down with that
these
one.
deep shots, do a good job of keeping those safeties back.
Whoa, 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 why'd you push him into me? Oh, great, and ceiling fans hurt because of that. Thanks, you dumbass lineman. You got him hurt.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air.
Just take the quick pass. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We need ceiling fan. All right, that's fine. Ankle bruise. He'll be back.
See the chemistry between these two, and they told us yesterday at our production meeting they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
Throw this one deep. Oh my goodness! Come on! I saw him bubble screen. I don't know why he kept running.
Beautifully to prevent that big play. Incompletion sets up a second.
We don't have much time as it is, so I feel like I've got to keep throwing. Man! Okay, great. There you go. There you go, bubble screen. That's a 1st down. Oh, come on. That's a bad spot, ref ball. What the hell? That's a terrible spot. What the hell are y'all doing? All right, just push this in. It's third and inches, so just do that. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. Ceiling fans back, everybody. Touchdown, Squeetars.
The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be soaked. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
Yeah, I bet Texas Tech wishes they took Dylan Mahomes now. I bet they wish they took him, because boy, are they feeling the wrath of that right now. That is just unfortunate for them. They had their guy until they didn't. Speaking of which, I wonder, you know, we thought this about Jake Retzloff, because we remember that incident there. He got kicked off right before the season started due to sex. Literally, that's the story. Yeah, no, he got kicked off the team for sex, kicked out of the program. He managed to transfer and hit up Tulane right before the season started, and it wound up being a huge success for every party in that regard. So I wonder, and obviously, you know, the main reason why Jake Retzloff got booted was because of something to do with the school. Brendan Sorsby's is related to something completely different. Yeah, and you know, I'm not even going to bother talking about the game anymore, because at this point I've just convinced myself that this is just going to happen every single drive, because his defense is atrocious. The sliders on this are so daggum goofy now that they can just do whatever they want to, and the Tardaria defense won't do shit to stop it because they suck and they're worthless. So I've just convinced myself that that's how it's going to go. I don't even remember what I was talking about. All I know is that this defense sucks. God, y'all pathetic. Go, just let them just let him get it. I'm done. Just let him get it.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here.
Yep. Good job, Tardaria. Good job.
You put all these guys out in
Weak
space
ass
and create
pieces of shit like always.
very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the
We just need to start making these guys run laps. Legitimately, we just need to start making these guys run laps after every single time they do this, because I'm the only one that's actually working out after doing something goofy like they always do. Letting freaking fat tight ends beat them all the way home like they always do. God, trash ass.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab.
Well, 5 seconds. This is going to be like a, what do we got? 2 timeouts left. This is going to be like a quick pass to Chip Chipperson, and then, you know, the usual Hail Mary.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
There we go. 4 seconds on that one. Call a timeout. Now it's just going to be, as you would expect, the Hail Mary. Because that's one thing we've got. Chip Chipperson does indeed have a bit of an arm, but Throwing from the 40-yard line, this is going to be at least 60 yards he's throwing this thing.
Looking to throw here.
Here we go. It is going to make it to the end zone. And well, hard-fought first half. Tardaria Squeetars offense 21, LSU 0. Tardaria Squeetars defense 17. And now it's about to be 21-24. Courtesy of the worst defense to ever exist against the pass. No, legit, but we're going to go. I showed you guys this during the last season. We legit have the very worst passing defense in the country. It's in the scripts, so.
It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender.
All right. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Anthony to go again? Who's going to mess this one up for us?
Looking to throw. It's Lewis.
Yeah, there, Tatsimo Buns, man, of course. He's gone. Let him get it. Let him get it. Let him get it. Quit wasting everybody's time. Just let him get it. Let him go all the way home and score a freaking touchdown. I mean, you're just wasting everyone's time. I mean, we can't stop them. Every time they pass the football, all of my guys just go completely, just vanish off the face of the earth. We got a bunch of bums back here, don't know how to do anything. Ay, man, let me have something go my way. What was that user? Why did he just go and why did he tackle Casper? We had him wrapped up right there if he made the tackle, but no, he decides to tackle Casper, and now it's another 15-yard gain. I'm sick of this, dude. Yep, and you just let him go. It doesn't matter. More push-ups for me. I'm not even going to check the next play because it's just a waste of time.
Now it's first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always
second and goal. No, we're going to wait till third down. That's usually what we do. We need to fire your we just got to fire our defensive coordinator every season.
Wants to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down and the completion.
Third and goal. 4 yards to go. Boy, would it be nice if we were able to hold him down right here.
Especially with third down coming up.
Oh my God. Tatsimo Buns, man, just needs to freaking do something with himself. Go on a dadgum nature walk and think about his life. Right there to make a play. What's he going to do? He's going to sit there and take a big dookie in his little pants.
Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line.
Probably why we can't make a tackle. We've got pants that are 2 sizes too small, so our balls are back up in our own bum. We don't have any balls anymore. They're all gone.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
They stole them from us.
Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore calls his own number.
Now I'm in a situation where I basically have to score, so I can't even play like I usually want to, because now LSU's beating me again. Courtesy of my shit-ass defense. Chip Chipperson takes 7 years to load up the ball, so what should have been a first down is now a no down.
He has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dumps it down in the back.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the
What is it,
backfield
3rd and
and
5?
shows his hands
All
on
right.
that nice catch.
Crucial third down play right here.
Chip Chipperson is probably going to have a record-breaking day today.
Now on third down. Receiver makes the catch.
Because you best guarantee shit fart defense ain't going to show up and make a clutch play.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw down.
Oh, they're bringing a blitz. Yeah, we're going to have to audible here.
Good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket.
Yeah, get this. Oh, Shipperson. What was that throw? He had Pete Wheeler all. Bad things just happen whenever we throw to Pete Wheeler. Even if it isn't his fault, Pete Wheeler is just a recipe for disaster.
The shotgun running play call.
Once again, Josh Grimble pushes a man right into me.
Have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance in a really nice game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Let's it fly to the
There we go.
Nice grab against Coleman. They finally make the stop.
Create you a kicker that could make Red's kicker look accurate. Well, I've never seen Red kick, so I don't know what you're saying there.
They're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up tempo.
Oh, I looked and there was an open hole, and the moment I decided to take off, suddenly 7 LSU guys were right there to make a play.
His progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Moves out of the pocket.
Just get me a block. All right, that's good enough.
Well, that's a big time
3rd and
scramble
2.
by the quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield.
I'm too afraid to run on the outside, so just try and push it inside. Just get you at 2 yards. That's all you need, and you get more than that. Thank goodness. All right, now Ceiling fans hurt. Come on, man. Get your ass up. We need you for the playoffs.
Before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back.
There we go, Ryoko. All right. Final play of the 3rd quarter puts us back on top. Ryoko Matoy gets in the end zone. Squeetars, or at least for a duration of time, are back on top. It won't be forever, because 10 minutes from now we're going to be down again. Oops. Should I have done that? Why do they do that? This is one of my major gripes with EA College Football. Why is it the first thing you see? And did I see, first of all, did I see that correctly? Great. Ceiling Fan Jr.'s gone, you guys. Our Heisman winner is gone for the rest of the year. Just wonderful. As I was saying, I hate this shit so much. Why do they always put this as the first thing you see whenever you're doing kickoffs? So when you're just pressing A and you're not paying attention, instead of doing the normal kickoff, and now you're doing an onside kick and you got to take a timeout. That shit's so annoying.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Yeah, just go ahead and make. I'm prepared to lose now because we just lost our Heisman. I just had to use one of my timeouts. Everything's going straight to hell. Just go ahead and go down the field and score on me, because you best guarantee my passing defense ain't going to show up. All right, Sydney Sweeney, that's your cue. Shit all over yourself so some guy can go down the field and score on you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
All right.
Everything about this
So that's a good start. Let me see if I can get out of doomer mode. Because we need to lock in. We can do this. 2nd and 10. Lock them up, boys. Come on. Oh, no, never mind.
Finds room at the 30.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense.
Bro, I don't know what happened to our pass rush. We used to be, or just our defensive line in general, we used to be so good on our defensive front. With the exception of Juice Cramble, no, there ain't nobody else here on this line that's worth a shit. I mean, they're just getting pushed around. You can tell how badly we miss like the likes of Lava Chicken, because that dude was elite. After losing him, man, this defense, this D-line is just nowhere near what it used to be. That was goofy. We're sending the sun at you. You should have thrown that one away. Now it sets up for another 3rd and 8. Who's going to mess this one up this time, I wonder? We got to get to him. There you go, Cramble. No! Get him! Frick! Good Lord, man. Unbelievable. How does it take these many guys to take down one dude? Now it's 4th and 2. LSU's going for it. Down by 4. Lock him up. Come on. You're running it. Oh, yes! Thank you. Thank you. We finally got a stop. First down, Squeetars in our own side of the field.
How'd he do it? Impossible!
Let's wrap this game up, please. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, let's not have a Jeff Sims moment. You're absolutely right about that. No, Chip Chipperson ain't no Jeff Sims. Ryoko Matoi's gonna have to carry. Lead the rest of the way because we just lost our Heisman winner. Or potential Heisman winner. It might not be him now. Chip Chipperson might win it over him. It's going to be between those two guys. Woo! What a spin move by Ryoko. Oh yeah, no doubt the defense is having a hard time with injuries as well, but they've always been terrible no matter what's happened. There you go, Ryoko. Touchdown, Squeetars. That's a 2-score lead now in the SEC Championship. LSU was doing whatever they wanted to for a majority of that game. I'm glad we finally got a stop. 35-24, 11-point lead. Less than 3 minutes left to go. Disaster struck for LSU, and they tried to go for it on 4th down at our own side of the field, and boy, did that pan out well for us. All right. Starting from the 25-yard line. Come on, boys, lock them up. I'm bringing the sun at him because I don't want this guy to have any time to throw. We just need to keep Julian Lewis from being able to just pass the football because he's going to find somebody open. There's a guarantee that somebody's going to be open if we let him throw. We just got to at least hit him before he can get it off or something. Get some sort of pressure. There you go. Get his ass. Thank you. Only 2 sacks on the day. That tells you everything you need to know. All right, come on. Lock him up, defense. 3rd and 9. Double. He threw that into almost triple coverage. Almost had a pick right there. All right, we've got a break. Here we go. 4th and 9. Come on, defense. Finish the game. Finish the game, please. He's loading up. Plenty of time. Gets it off. And Bisono Mika ain't doing dick. Great job. Anticlimactic as per the usual. Great job there. 2:17 left to go. Another first down off of a choke job. And oh my goodness, Adelbert Dingus. Need more of that. That was something. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, great. Tachimo Bunsman just got bodied on that one. Another free first down courtesy of the Squeetars defense and their inability to stop the pass in any capacity. 2-minute warning. Oh, for goodness sakes. Another pass play. First down, LSU. 21 of whatever it is for 300 yards. We got that Tim Banks defense, baby. Oh my God. I'm gonna crash out. I'm actually gonna crash out. I had him locked up right there, but then freaking Superman God tier, he goes God tier mode and just blasts my guy out of existence. So now it's 1st and goal, LSU at the 6. He's kind of in that zone right now. Woo! Wow! They've got another passing touchdown. Who would have seen that coming? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean Tardaria isn't capable of stopping the pass? That's news to me. Almost like we have 9 seasons of that.
Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, over there all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce.
If the people watching this from the Squeetard Discord server have any sort of brain at all, they will know from this point onward to never run the ball against me anymore. There's no point. All you've got to do is step back the pass, and suddenly my entire team just goes into Complete factory reset mode.
Two-point try is successful, making this just a
We aren't winning the natty with this team, dude. This defense is pathetic. No! Thank you.
over that to make the recovery.
We about just blew the game. We about just lost the game. They've got 2 timeouts. Just run the ball and end this stupid game, dude. I'm so sick of this defense. I can't watch it anymore. It's literally, I'm gonna pop a brain vessel, a freaking blood vessel, if I gotta deal with this anymore. My brain might explode. That was a joke, Nuclear. Don't actually do that. The CPUs they're like South Carolina, okay? They got Connor Stallions back there. You know, he's able to detect every single play that I run, every formation, so they're just going to bullshit their way to 300 passing yards per game. You see me play, you know that it's not that easy, but still want to recommend running the football all the same. Okay, one more first down ends it. Well, it's probably over all the same, but we'll just throw a screen, play it safe. Ryoko got it. Ryoko is gone. Style points. Needed that after that bullshit. Friggin' LSU, man. I have never, I mean, it's just ridiculous how hard defense is nowadays. I mean, you can't do anything. It's literally Connor Stallions. It's like the playing against Connor Stallions simulator, because they know everything you're going to do before you even know what you're going to do. Aye, just finish it already. There go Julian Lewis. Oh, wow. Are we surprised? We actually had him there, but of course, he's able to catch it anyway.
Offense getting ready for what could be their last drive. Time ticking away in the last quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, what's that? Another pass where they caught it for a first down? What? No way. That's crazy, dude. I would have never seen that one coming. Let's line up in zone, because I know somebody's going to say, oh, if you line up in zone, they won't be able to just throw all over you like that. The problem is you lined up in man, Squeetar. That's the problem for you. You're lined up in man. If you're lined up in zone, they won't be able to pass the ball all over you. That won't happen. Not if you're lined up in zone. Oh, look at that. Wow. What? You mean to tell me that they're still passing the football all over me even if I'm lined up in zone? Oh, let's try it again and see what happens. Uh-oh. 3rd and 4 on a zone defense. I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, wow. He actually dropped it. Now 4th and 4. Let's line up back in man. Let's see what happens. 30 seconds to go on a 4th and 4. Everybody's lined up in man coverage. Play action. He throws. 2 guys are there. Not one of them can get there, though. Oh! Double coverage, and both of my guys have the brain cell of a dadgum cricket. So where do they go? Away from the play. Oh, what the freaking do?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Did I ever tell you guys I'm kind of sick of this? Did I ever tell you guys I'm tired of playing this?
Pressure is coming.
Juice Scramble is like the gem in a gigantic bucket of the world's stinkiest doo-doo. He's the only one that actually bothers to do anything. Everybody else in this defense is just something awful to witness. Final play, Hail Mary shot, and that's your game. Most frustrating SEC championship victory in existence for your boy. For a while there, I just felt completely helpless. Oh, yeah, shake their hands. I feel like we earned that one. Never had a doubt, by the way. Literally never had a doubt. Always knew we were going to win. Love this team. All right, 42 to 32, whatever. We came away with the dub. 13-0 SEC champions. We're on to the playoffs. Boy, I sure do hope they know how to run the football, because that would be the best thing to do. Congratulations, you won the SEC championship. Woo! All right, let's move on to the next week, shall we? We're just to see how the playoffs lined up at the bare minimum. Yay, got some more recruits. Anthony to go SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Boy, isn't that a ha-ha. All right, we remain number 1. Ooh, dang, Michigan barely held on against USC, so Southern Cal goes down. They might fall out of the top 4. We'll see. I doubt it, though. I mean, there's no guarantee of that. So let's see. FIU won. They're probably in. San Jose State actually lost. Colorado came up short against BYU, so BYU is in. They're in as Big 12 champions. Ball State won. They're not in. Because North Texas won as well, so Ball State might be out. They might get screwed. LSU's still in, of course. Georgia Tech's out. They needed to beat Clemson, and Michigan won, but they might have kicked USC at the top 4. I don't know. I guess it all depends on what we see going into next week. The good thing is that we've got ourselves a first round bye. So we only have to worry about winning 3 games instead of 4. The prison suit uniforms are peak. Thanks. Ceiling Fan Jr., winner of the Walter Camp. Now, the question is, who came down with the Heisman? That's my... He won the Maxwell. Looks like they're going to give Ceiling Fan the Heisman. Yes, they are. Ceiling Fan Jr., only 800 rushing yards, but he had a lot of passing yards. He had a lot of receiving yards. So, yeah, Ceiling Fan Jr., your 2027, or more specifically, Season 9 Heisman Trophy winner. Tatsumo Bunsman is your Bednarik Award. The fact that anybody on that defense managed to come away with any sort of trophy really tells you everything you need to know. He won the Nagurski as well. Tatsumo Bunsman is he's had some good moments. Antonio Brown, John Mackey, no big surprise there. He's done some work for us. Bunsman, Jim Thorpe. Josh Grimble with the Remington. And those are the rewards that we won. So now we head into the college football playoffs as the number 1 overall seed. Let's check on the other guys and see where everybody lined up. Oh, that's the top 25. Whoopsies. All right, here's your bracket. So the top 4 seeds. So LSU got kicked out. Michigan is in the top 4 seeds. We're number 1. Michigan is number 2. Florida is 3, and then Southern Cal is 4. So they did not get kicked out for losing the only game of the season. Clemson is all the way up to 5. They're playing against FIU at home. Auburn and Penn State, as you expect, they're playing each other. BYU is in as 11. They're up against LSU and Baton Rouge. And then Washington gets that final at large spot. The Washington Huskies are going to South Bend. Those are some intriguing games. So, looks like we're playing against the winner of Penn State and Auburn. Please be Penn State. Please be Penn State. We know Penn State can't throw the football. Please give me Penn State. I would much rather play them. Oh, by the way, yeah, Super Nuclear said it earlier. Oh, I can't do it. Dadgummit. I was going to give my defensive coordinator the boot. Oh, we got lucky. He got lucky. He's keeping his job off of a contract technicality because Squidtard was too pissed to think about it while he was advancing the week. You know, you're lucky. You are lucky. I guess we'll go into next week, find out who we're playing between the two. Come on, give me Penn State. They're not going to give me Penn State. Oh, we actually get... All right. Penn State it is. Hey, we played Penn State in the playoffs before. We know what to expect. Penn State versus Tardaria for the second round, the All-State Sugar Bowl. What are the others? What do the others look like? Auburn did not win the football game, by the way. Womp womp.
Auburn's going to win the football game!
Auburn did not win the football game. All right, let's see. So we're scheduled to play Auburn, or Penn State, excuse me. No, Auburn did not win the football game. Clemson, oh my goodness, Clemson struggled. They won, 49-41 was the final score. Oh no, the Dabo defense, what you doing there, buddy? Anyway, USC and Clemson for the Fiesta Bowl. Peach Bowl between LSU and Florida. Bitter rivals. They struggled too. And then Washington winning a South Bend and beat the piss out of Notre Dame. Looks like they opted out of the postseason as usual. So, Big Ten matchup in the Rose Bowl between Washington and Michigan. National Championship rematch too from 2023. All right, well, there you have it. So, pending we win our game against Penn State, we'll be up against either USC or Clemson. And knowing my luck, LSU is going to be back for revenge in the national championship because that's how this shit goes all the time. We had to play Georgia 3 times and they beat us in the regular season. So, just my luck would be if I'd have to play them again and again and again and again and again. Last thing I want to do before I get on out of here is make sure that I've updated our roster. One thing that's going to suck, and this is important to note, one thing that's really going to suck is the fact that we've no longer got Ceiling Fan. Unfortunately, we lost Ceiling Fan for the duration of the season. We won't have him for the duration of the playoff run. I'm pretty sure. He might be okay. I don't know, but a broken thumb's hard to come back from. He might not be at full capacity. Either way, though, I think we'll be okay. All right, so Scott dropped he dropped 40. So, and I can do this to pretty much anybody on our roster. So I got to think about who I want to do that to. Let me check in on Chip Chipperson. What are his ratings looking like? Acceleration, we're using 10 to bump that up all the way. Call this 20. $25, 35, 40. We're letting Chip Chipperson go out the right way. I think he's probably going to go and graduate as a sophomore. So I want him to go out the right way, you know what I mean? All right. So that's about it. I'm probably going to call it a stream. Good stream, everybody. We're going to go ahead and call it a night here. We will be back. Not actually this week. This week, I am actually going to a wedding. I'm a groomsman for a buddy. So I will be attending a wedding this Saturday. So I will not be available for the Tardaria streams next Saturday. So I will be back the next Saturday. When's that? Not the 16th, but the 23rd. So next Saturday, the 23rd, we will wrap up Season 9 and then get our way into Season 10, the final season of the Tardaria Squeetars. So, yeah, that's about the time-lapse for the streams. For the videos, I'm finishing up the Deshaun Foster experience. Expect for that to be out sometime Monday, probably. No guarantee, but expect that to be out sometime. I've got like 3 videos I'll probably be dropping this upcoming week, so you guys will be eating good more than likely. Yeah, but that's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. 13-0. We'll see how the rest of the season goes 2 weeks from now. Love you guys as always. You guys are the greatest fan base I could ever ask for. Looking forward to seeing you all 2 weeks from now. I'll see you guys on Monday for the FBS report, as per the usual. Love y'all. Take care. And of course, do not forget, power to Tardaria.
This is college football at its absolute best.
It sure is.
To win, you got to not lose.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
This is life and I'm living it! This is life and I'm living it!